Looks like they are on the other side of the river, or
crossing the river. So far, so good.
ready? Ready as I can be. Finally, some snow. It's perfect condition for photographing the muskoxen, but I'm a little curious. As you probably can hear on my voice, it's crackling, and I'm have a little bit cold though, so hopefully it won't turn to worse. But I'm excited.
The visibility was our biggest challenge. It was impossible to see more than like 500 meters. And that was making all things more challenging. Even though we wanted this kind of weather, it's still challenging to find the animals. So fingers crossed that we're in the same area as we left them yesterday. My biggest concern was to find the animals, but after walking 1.5 hours, finally the weather started to clear a little bit up and it was possible to see further away.
Finally, some animals.
It's good.
The funny thing was that me and Truls was just like talking about, have you ever been like that far in? But we said no, but he didn't see any animals, and Espen said, oh, there they are. That's nice. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 animals.
Yeah.
That's probably the one that was around here yesterday, and that means that the other ones is probably around in that area. But I think we maybe go in and see if we can photograph those.
And they're all up and moving about. Good.
Yeah, but looks like they are on the other side of the river, or
Oh, is that right? The river is right down here?
this was much harder than we thought. We cannot cross the river here. Could be this means that we don't get any form of images today.
Even though it's snow and ice, you should be really careful crossing a river. One step wrong and you could fall out in the ice cold water.
Crossing the river. So far, so good.
Now we can relax. Happy, you say? Oh yes. Just have to take in the moment.
how to stay extra warm.
Are you ready?
Ready for an expedition.
I don't know about you, but having trips without any animals or any photos make these moments so much better. I love this. I'm bursting with joy inside. It was really good to finally press our shutter after what happened yesterday, with the animals only laying down to save energy. Now they are up and about. It's snowing. What more can I wish for?
This is the condition that we all wanted. Really snowy weather, but it's quite hard to focus. I need to help with manual focus to see through the snowflakes though. It's so hard to focus. But I think this is quite nice. Oh, finally.
On our way home, the day is finished. It's starting to get a little darker now, and the muskoxen lay down to rest and sleep for the night. So now it's our turn to go home, get some rest, some dinner, and be ready for tomorrow. So, what a day, beautiful with the snow. Luckily we found a way to go over it, so.
Cheers for the chef. So last day today, and we can see the sun is hitting the hills, so I think it should be a really good day today. Some images that maybe haven't gotten before. And yeah, really excited to get some sunshine. I think we had one day last time I was here where we had a bit of sun, but I'm excited to try that again because I don't know if I got all the images that I wanted. And I want to see some more of the headbutting that we had yesterday.
Our last day up here at the mountains. Today it's much colder than it has been ever because it's clear weather. It's gonna be amazing light in the evening later today. So we're hoping that the birds will be around the same area that yesterday, so we can get some cool landscape around with beautiful light. That is what we're hoping for. But I still have a cold, a little bit worse than yesterday. But this is our last day. I cannot stay inside. I have to. I can see a bullfinch on top of the tree. Everything is ready. We are packing and now heading up to the mountains for the last day this year here. You can definitely hear when it's cold, when you get this like quirky sound of the snow when I'm stepping on it. So it's definitely much colder today, but I think it could be potentially beautiful though later in the evening. So, and now we can see Snøhetta in the background as well, so that is perfect. Hey, great day, great last day. I'm expecting nothing, but I'm hoping for some beautiful stuff. Alright, off we go.
I had to take on my fully mask. A cold breeze was freezing against the skin in my face. But what a beautiful, beautiful view we had. And even more beautiful when Espen spotted the animals. And they were in a great position. But we still had to cross the river. But this time we had to cross it in a different place. Not that good. A little shaky.
Scary.
But we made it. And that was good.
Tunga 100 meter. Okay, so status now is we're up with the muskoxen, and we just as we arrived, we could like stressfully pull out the 70 to 200 to get the muskoxen with Snøhetta in the background, and then the muskoxen was starting to fight a little each other, and then they decided they would walk a little bit uphill, and that makes they are not in the same perfect little spot in front of Snøhetta. So now we don't know what to do. Maybe go a little bit higher up and see if we can like find a good spot to photographing, because they are in a higher elevation and not in the best ideal place though. So it's cold, really cold. So let's get moving. Heather lay down, relaxed. We're going to stay up here. Hopefully get some images with some mountains, even though it's not like Snøhetta, it's some mountains. Whew, but it's hard. Deep snow.
I was so focused using the 70-200, trying to find animals, not the Snøhetta in the background, but a different mountain. I didn't see another picture until I used my 24-70 lens. Then I saw it. An image I haven't taken before, with beautiful lines, beautiful clouds, and beautiful light. What a perfect end to this trip. Which so hopeless out
This is nice.
was really good.